This week's challenge was to go for a walk. We live in downtown New Haven, Connecticut, an historic New England city of about 130,000 people. It was founded in 1638 and is probably best known across the country as being the home of Yale University. I thought about taking you guys on a historical walking tour of New Haven, but then I thought maybe we could make it a little more interesting by taking you on a walking ghost tour. The first stop on our tour is Yale's Harkness Memorial Dormitory. Since the beginning of the 20th century, there have been rumors of a collection of human brains in jars in the basements of this building. A resident and student of the medical school heard the rumors about the collection and started exploring the building. In 1996, he rediscovered the brains, hundreds of them, lining the shelves of the sub-basement along with thousands of photographs. The collection belonged to Dr. Harvey Cushing, the country's leading neurosurgeon during the early 1900s. The collection is still housed in the sub-basement here. I don't know about you, but I think I'd ask for a room change. Our next stop is one you may have heard of, the Skull and Bones Secret Society. This is Yale's most famous secret society. Members, known as Bonesmen, include 3 U.S. presidents, several senators, university presidents, and Olympic athletes. This building was built in 1856. Bonesmen are sworn to secrecy about anything that happens inside the tomb. Some say that the skull and femur of Geronimo, the famous Apache chief, were stolen from his grave and are kept inside. It's believed initiation rituals require new members to kiss the skull. Woolsey Hall is another haunted Yale building. This one was built in 1902 and it's their main auditorium. Inside is one of the largest organs in the world with over 12,500 pipes. People have reported hearing the organ being played behind locked doors at the auditorium when no one could possibly be inside. Some have even been inside when the organ began playing music with no one at the bench. As legend has it, phantoms wandering the auditorium and playing the organ are 2 former university organists. The Old Union Trust building is one of the most haunted places in town. For years, countless paranormal activities have been witnessed. Reports include hearing footsteps creeping down stairways late at night when the building's empty, banging on walls, orbs and images captured on film. People have seen ghosts walking in through offices, heard their names being called, lights go on and off, and toilets flush when no one's using them. The New Haven Green is the center of downtown, and today it's where people picnic and play frisbee. But during the first 150 years of New Haven's history, it was used as the main burial grounds for the residents of the city. By 1821, severe yellow fever epidemics had crowded the green with an estimated 10,000 bodies. The gravestones were moved to nearby Grove Street Cemetery, but the remains of the dead were not moved and still remain below the soil of the green today. Just this past fall, a tree was uprooted in a storm and brought with it the remains of at least 2 dead bodies. Watch your step. The Center Church on the Green was established in 1639, but the current building wasn't built until 1812, so it actually sits on top of many graves. The gravesites were preserved in a crypt tucked away in the basement of the church, which now contains the identified remains of 137 people and over 1,000 remains that are unidentified. Tour guides have said that more than a few tour-goers have felt paranormal activity and the presence of ghosts. When the gravestones were removed from the New Haven Green, they were moved here to Grove Street Cemetery, leaving many spirits to wander in search of their resting places. Several notable figures of New Haven's past are buried here, including Eli Whitney, inventor of the cotton gin, and Noah Webster, creator of the Webster Dictionary. Well, it's starting to get dark here, and that sign is creeping me out a little bit, so we're going to get home now before any spirits come out to play. We hope you enjoyed the tour. See you next week.